What's up, everybody? It's White Boy Lockdown Radio. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Make sure to like, comment, and share it. And please hit the link, the description for all the links, and the bell on all notifications. For this video, I want to talk about the PTSD that comes with doing a prison bid. I don't feel as though it's stressed enough on these channels, and I want to go ahead and tell you guys about some stuff, because regardless how you watch this channel, why you watch this channel, you know, I do believe that there's people out there that watch this channel that have people in prison, or you know they may know people's friends, family in there, whatever. So if I can help people out with this type of topic, then I think I'm doing good. But my first time in prison, all the way towards the end, was around some real solid dudes, man, and they gave me a warning. They gave me a warning, and when I was about to go home, they told me three things. They said, "Hey, listen, man, get ready to break shit. Get ready to feel weird. It's going to take some time for it to go away." And these are guys that had been in a few times and this and that. They weren't just first timers. These are friends that I made in there, and that they're schooling me, man, and they're helping me come home. And I said, "What do you mean? How am I going to break stuff? Like, what? Like, explain that." And they're like, "No problem." Like, they're like, "Bro, you've been lifting weights for years. We've been killing it, and then you go in and out the dorm. When you go in and out that dorm, you're pushing that door to go out, you're slamming it back. Everything inside prison is steel, concrete. There's nothing fragile in there, okay? So, even if you're in the kitchen, there's steel pots, you're washing it, flinging them around. There's everything is, you're strong, okay? Now, that's the first thing he told me, okay? The second thing was, you're going to feel weird. And I didn't really understand that. I didn't really understand that until I got out. And of course, the third thing, it'll take some time to get over that. So I had some really close friends, man, some really close friends in there. And a few of them have died, and a few of them have gone back, and a few of them are out. But I'll never forget when I got released. At this time, I had a girlfriend pick me up, and she got me. Now, when I was in doing my time, she had bought a new car, so when she came to pick me up, I didn't even recognize her. And then I seen her, and I was comfortable around this girl because I had been dating her a long time, and we talked a lot on the phone, this and that. But the first thing that we did from her picking me up, they gave me $100 cash. So I had $520s. They gave me at the window. That was when they gave you $100 when you got out. And she picked me up. She mailed me a EOS package. So I was wearing that, and I jumped in her car, and she's like, "Hey, let's go get you some toothbrush and deodorant and stuff like that. I got us a hotel over here, and this and that." So I'm like, all right. I was just happy to see her. I was just happy to be out. If I had to make the feeling that day would be the equivalent to when you're a little kid. When you're looking forward to Christmas. And you're counting the hours and you're counting the days. That feeling with the best in your childhood, the best birthday gift you got, with the Christmas feeling, combined with losing your virginity. Those three things if you can combine and cram those three things, when you lost your virginity, a little kid for Christmas, and your best birthday gift, if you can combine it and smash it into one feeling, that's how I felt, okay? Now, I even said that when I'm in her car, we're going to the hotel. She tells me, "Okay, we're pulling the Walmart," and I bugged out. I didn't know these people. They were all looking weird. They didn't have blue uniforms on and stuff. I'm not lying, man. I couldn't go in. I said, "Hey, it's too soon. It's too soon. I can't go in there. She's like, she didn't understand. She's just like, "What do you mean? You're acting weird." When she said that, it made me feel really weird. I'm just like, I just don't want to go in. I just don't want to go in right now. She's like, okay. So we go to the hotel. Okay. I smash this and that. I remember there was wait a second. I smash when I go to the bathroom to take a piss in this hotel. There was a toilet right here. I flipped the lid open, go to piss, and I went to put my hand on the wall, but I grabbed the towel rack thing. Crack. I broke it. So now I'm thinking back to my big bro Busby, who told me, "Hey, you're gonna feel weird and you're gonna break stuff." I'm 2 for 2, like within an hour. Okay, so it was weird, man, and I told her, I'm like, I just broke the thing, and she's just like laughing at me. We had some. I was drinking Bacardi Limon, and right next to this hotel was a gas station. Okay, there's an Indian dude in there. Okay, there was only one Indian dude in there. Okay, now I run over to the gas station and I'm looking at honey buns and stuff. Like, I'm just like, what am I doing? Like there's a whole bunch of gas stations. I haven't seen all types of other stuff in years. It's just a gas station. It's just a little mini mart. But they got all types of stuff in there. I'm only drinking Coke and Sprite and Diet Coke, but they have every other thing. But I'm just like kind of lost in this store, and then the guy's looking at me. He's looking at me, and I didn't realize that I'm kind of like lost looking at the stuff. But he's like looking at me, and then the first thing in my mind was like, does he think I'm stealing something? I'm feeling weird. Okay, now I went and got the hygiene stuff because I didn't want to go to that Walmart and whatever. And I walk out, and there's a black dude out there. He had to be local from there, but immediately he peeped it from that I'm out of prison. And he's just like, "What's up, bro? You just got out?" And I'm just like, "Yeah." Like I didn't know what he wanted, And he's just like, "Hey, man, it's a good feeling, right?" He's like, "You straight?" No. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. Don't need nothing." And that made me feel comfortable. You know what I mean? But he lives right there. And sometimes some counties in Florida, all they have is prisons here. It's no secret that this is a money-making thing, guys. But, meat and potatoes is, after we leave and there's a long drive home, and I feel comfortable and stuff, and I go back to my family. I go around my mom, and she's wanting me to go, she's wanting me to go do this and that because I've been gone so long and this and that. I'm like, "Hey, man, listen, I'm not. I'm just gotta relax on that, Mom. You gotta chill." And I remember she was like, "Let's go see your cousin." I'm like, "All right, I want to see my cousin." So I get into the car, and we start driving around town. And I said, "Hey, man, just keep driving, Ma." And she's like, "Why?" I said, "Because I ain't seen all this stuff. All this stuff was built now. None of this was here. When did they do this? Oh, they did it a couple years ago, honey. Well, what about that? Go over here." Her driving, my mom and me driving, just driving around in the car in the city, made me feel a lot more better, and it was making me more comfortable. Hey, look, this is what happens. I don't know, and I'm not the only one. It's very strange feeling, man, and I know that I'm not the only one that feels like this because I've talked to many people who have been coming in and out of prison, and they agree. Maybe not to the extent that I do it, but they damn sure breaking stuff, and they damn sure have a weird feeling. But one thing that I want to stress about this video is you will always look over your back, when you come out of prison. I still do it to this day. It's not that, I'm walking around here scared. It's not that. It's just that when you're in the chain gang, you know, I mean, I have said so many stories on this channel, and a lot more to go, but you're just you're always on alert. You're always on alert. You're always looking what's going on, especially if there is some tension directly involved with you, and you don't know what's going to happen, or you have to be man. You got to be up on point, man, because people will come at you, man, and do things. So I'm just always looking around. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's a hard habit to break. Another thing is, how fast I eat my food. People don't realize this, but in prison they will rush you to eat your food, man. You'll be eating your food and they'll say, table 2, get out my chow. Table 2, get ready to get out my chow hall. Table 1, you're up next. Let's go. Table 2, get out. So you're just like eating fast. And when I'm with my family sometimes, when I go to like maybe Thanksgiving or something, and we all get together from all different places, I'm sitting there and I'm eating fast. It's a habit, man. I have to stop. People can be afraid to tell you this, but it takes a man. What the hell you doing? It ain't going nowhere, bro. And this is the things, man, that no one talks about. There's a lot of little different things, that come into play with this. You know what I mean? Driving a car is really weird, man. It's really weird. Really weird. Yeah, it's like riding a bicycle. You don't forget it, but driving a car for the first time is a little weird. You're mashing that gas a little too hard. You're braking real fast. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of things, man. But PTSD absolutely is a huge factor with people that get released. It's a huge factor. You know what I mean? And if you know somebody that has been to prison, they're not talking about this, and they're dealing with things, then you need to do what you can do for those people, help them, if you have people that are in there and they're telling you they're all right and this and that, and they are planning the release and they're coming home to you guys, hey, you better realize, man, that they've probably seen some shit. They've probably been through some shit, man, and you need to make sure they're okay. The misconception is we're just gonna, we are gonna pick up from where you left off. You're gonna come home, get a job, do all this. Okay, you have to make sure his head is right. Sure, I've done it. I'm out now. I'm out 6 years. I have a house. I have a family. I have a good job. I'm trying to be an owner operator. But understand, man, it took me a long time to get that right. This story I'm telling right now was from the first time I went to prison, and I got out eating the food fast, breaking things, acting weird, look at my. Hey, I went back to prison after this. So now everything I'm telling you times two. PTSD is real, and if you know somebody who has been in a Department of Corrections, I'm not talking about some bubble gum camp. I'm not talking about jail. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. The many jail and prison are completely different. The most days you can do in jail is 300 is a year, 365 days. Okay, I got that in the back stall whacking off. So I'm not talking about jail. I'm talking about prison. If you know someone who has been to prison, you need to make sure that they're straight. You know what I mean? On every level, you show them the video. I guarantee you show him this video, he's gonna be like, man, he's speaking the truth. Yeah, and listen, man, you gotta do what you gotta do with these people, and then you move. Then for me, I had to talk to a therapist. You know what I mean? I had to get it off my chest, man. And I didn't want to. I didn't come home and call. My family didn't know how to do it. You know what helped me? What helped me is this here. I got put on probation when I got out. And they had a stipulation because I had a violent charge for hitting the police. One of the stipulations was all these classes and all this crap, and they made me talk to somebody. You know what I mean? And hey man, it worked. And also this channel, I talked to y'all. What convict can talk to somebody about prison, or I'm sorry, talk about their prison experiences? No one wants to hear it, unless they're interested in it. You see what I'm saying? It's White Boy Lockdown Radio, man. We keep it real over here. Subscribe, comment, share. Appreciate you guys. Till the next one.